Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dearly beloved brothers and sisters in Islam. I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestows upon you, your loved ones, and every person in your life His blessings, His mercy, and His forgiveness. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to adorn you with His blessings, His mercy, His forgiveness, His love, and the provisions, inshallah ta'ala. Today, I would like to take you all on this guided Islamic meditation whereby we ponder and understand the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Al-Qadir through this Islamic guided meditation. The idea is that in call upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with His name Al-Qadir, we will try to understand it to the best of our abilities so that we can live by it, inshallah ta'ala. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we call upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by His name Al-Qadir to help sort out all our affairs in this dunya and in the akhirah, inshallah ta'ala. And so without further ado, we start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. For this guided Islamic meditation, I invite you to find a very comfortable place in your house where you will be uninterrupted for the next few minutes, inshallah ta'ala. The place has got to be as comfortable as possible, light dimmed or open however way you like. You can sit down, you can lie down, whatever you're comfortable with, as long as the place is comfortable. Should you choose to close your eyes or keep them open, that's totally up to you, however way you wish to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We'll start off by the essentials of meditation, by just taking a few deep breaths. What we're trying to do is disconnect you from the worldly affairs and the thoughts that's running through your head right now. To do this, we're just going to sort of create this buffer area between the world and this moment of dhikr, this moment of connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in its own sense, the breathing exercise will connect us with one of the provisions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Al-Qadir, where He has given us the ability to take in oxygen, take in the air inside us. And so this is a beautiful commemoration of one of the provisions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to awaken our senses that we are in forever need of Al-Qadir, Allah Almighty. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath in for 4, hold it for 4, and then try to breathe out more than 4, so it'll be 5 or 6. So I'll count from 2 to 4, you take it in, I'll count another 4, and then you just try to hold it as much as you can. Don't exert yourself, don't push yourself beyond your capabilities, okay? And then from then on, I want you to breathe out as slow as possible, slowly. We'll do it a few times just so that we just create that nice calming effect this breathing has on our body and its chemistry, basically. Okay? Ready? Take a deep breath over 4, 3, 4. Now hold it. 2, 3, 4. Now exhale out. You can exhale through your mouth or nose, whichever's comfortable for you. 5, 6. Great. Excellent. Barakallah feekum. Jazakallah khair. Right, now we're going to do it one more time. Taking a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now take a deep breath. Feel that air coming in and out. In and out. Move your thoughts to that breath moving into your body. Try and feel something within you. Try and feel those movements that's happening in your body right now. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. O Allah, O Al-Qadir, the one whose power knows no limits, the one who commands and says kun, and it is, be, and it becomes. Ya Al-Qadir, before the mountains stood tall, before the oceans were vast, before the galaxies were flung into existence, you were. With your power, the heavens and the earth were created, and with your power, my own heart beats in my chest. O Allah Al-Qadir, I reflect on the signs of your Qudra, your ability. The rising sun that never misses its time, the rain that descends exactly where you will, the heartbeat in my chest sustained by your mercy alone. Ya Allah, how often do I forget that nothing happen, happens in this world except by your power. Every leaf that falls, every whisper of the wind, every breath I take, all of it is written, decreed, and sustained by you, Allah Al-Qadir. Ya Allah Al-Qadir, the All-Powerful, when I feel weak, remind me that you and you alone are my strength. When I am lost, remind me that you control all destinies. When doors seem shut, remind me that you hold the keys to all doors. O Allah, I stand before you knowing that no force in creation, no power in this world can alter what you have decreed. The trials I face, the hardships I endure, are only what you have willed for me. And within them is wisdom, within them is mercy. O Allah, I surrender to your power. I let go of my anxieties, for you hold my future. I let go of my fears, for nothing can harm me except by your will. I let go of my burdens, for you are the one who lifts them. Ya Allah Al-Qadir, if you will for me to rise, no one can pull me down. If you will for me to heal, pain can remain open. No wound can remain open. If you will for me to succeed, no obstacle can stand in my way. I ask you by your name, Al-Qadir, to rise me, to heal me, and to make me successful. Ya Allah Al-Qadir, there are those among your servants who suffer in silence, whose rights have been taken, whose dignity have been stripped. They walk the earth carrying burdens too heavy, waiting for justice, waiting for relief. O Allah, you are the most just. You are the avenger of the wronged, the one who never allows injustice to go unanswered. Ya Al-Qadir, see their tears when no one else does. Hear their cries when no one listens. Witness their pain when the world turns away. O Allah, you who drowned the tyrant Pharaoh, you who granted victory to the oppressed, rise for them, Ya Al-Qadir. Show the oppressors that no power on earth can stand against you, Al-Qadir. Ya Allah, for the ones whose hearts are heavy with injustice, grant them your power, grant them your justice, grant them your divine vengeance. Turn the schemes of their enemies against them. Let those who wrong them taste the bitterness of their own oppression. Replace their sorrow with joy, replace their humiliation with honor, replace their losses with victories. Ya Al-Qadir, you are the one who answers the dua of the madloom, the oppressed, when they raise their hands to you in the depth of the night, turning to Al-Qadir, the one who is capable of doing anything. You have promised, by my honor, I will surely answer. So, O Allah, Ya Qadir, avenge them, lift them, strengthen them. Give them a power that no one can break, a patience that no trial can shake, a victory that no enemy can stop. Ya Al-Qadir, if the entire world unites against your servant, me, my loved ones, or any of your servants around the globe, but you stand with them, then they have already won. So be with us all, Ya Allah. And if justice does not come immediately, then let it be greater, mightier, more complete. for you have promised that no injustice will go unanswered, and no oppressor will escape you. O Allah, we trust in your Qudrah, we trust in we trust in your justice, and we trust in the day when every wrong will be made right. O Al-Qadir, Allah, I call upon you to grant me unwavering faith in your power, in the good times and the bad. Remind me that you are Al-Qadir in every situation I face. Remind me that you are Al-Qadir when I face injustice. Remind me that you are Al-Qadir when I face weakness. Remind me that you are Al-Qadir, can help me overcome any issue that I have. And all I need to do is just raise my hand and ask you in prayer and in dua. Let me never rely on my own strength, but on yours. Let me believe in you and your strength, and not in mine. Let me never seek from creation, but from the Creator. But also, do the asbab, do the means in this dunya. Ya Al-Qadir, when the world whispers, it's impossible, let me remember, you parted the sea for Musa with your abilities. You cooled the fire for Ibrahim through your might. And you can change my situation in an instant. O Allah, I trust in your power. You who make the barren land loom. You who bring life from death and hope from despair. Ya Allah, let me never doubt that you can replace my pain with peace. Replace my sorrow with sukoon. Replace my weakness with strength. For you are Al-Qadir, the one whose power is absolute, the one whose decree is always wise, the one who has never failed and will never fail. O Allah, let my heart rest in you. Let me wake each morning knowing you are in control. Let me sleep each night in peace, knowing you have written my story. Let me face every hardship with certainty that my Rabb, Allah, is Al-Qadir, and with him all is well. Ya Allah, bestow upon me and bless me with the thought that I am worshipping you and you alone, Ya Al-Qadir. Remind me of that name of yours, Al-Qadir, when I'm bowing down and pouring my heart out in my prayers and in my dua. When I'm asking you for something beyond my human brain, remind me that I am asking Al-Qadir, the one whose power is absolute, the one whose wealth is infinite, the one whose wisdom goes beyond our comprehension. Let me know that I am worshipping Al-Qadir. I am the servant of Al-Qadir. No task is too big for you. Remind me that you can do anything. And all you need to do is command it. Kun fayakun. Be, and it becomes. Help me not limit my brain to my worldly thoughts when I'm talking and dealing and supplicating to you, Ya Allah. Let me know that I am asking Al-Qadir so that my supplications, my du'as, my prayers are bigger than my imagination. And help me not limit my du'as, my prayers, my wishes, my desires to small menial things. Let me dream big, because I know Al-Qadir can answer my dua. Give me the means, the tools, so that I can do what I can up to my capability. And then I rely upon you, Ya Allah Al-Qadir, the one who is capable of doing anything, to do the rest for me. But ultimately, Ya Allah, Ya Al-Qadir, the one whose power is all beyond bounds. Qadr write upon me, dictate, decree that me my loved ones, and all the Muslims on this planet worship you to the best of our abilities, so that with your mercy we all enter into Jannah. آمين آمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم أجمعين. Now just stay where you are. Just take a moment, take a few deep breaths. Go back into that mode. Remember, we just supplicated, we just asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us. Pray and supplicate by His name Al-Qadir. Take this. Use that name when you do a dua. You say, Ya Qadir, Qadir li, Ya Qadir. Ya, the one who's all powerful. Think of that name when you're making your supplication. Remember that you're asking Allah Almighty, the one who nothing is impossible upon Him. Make that dua. Ask Him, Oh Allah, give me this and that and that and that. Let me give you a moment. I'll give you a few seconds now. Make one quick one. Something you thought was impossible. Whatever it is. Go. Just pour your heart out now and say, Ya Qadir, I want. And name whatever you want right now. This is your moment. This is probably one of the closest moments you've had with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the last few minutes. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala whatever you want. Don't forget your loved ones and your dua as well. Remember, it's Al-Qadir. Now think of what you've asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is it limited to a small thing, or did you really ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for something really big, beyond your imagination? Whatever it is that you've asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, just 10x it. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not 1,000,000, but 10. Not 1 degree, but 2, 3. Not a normal Toyota car, but a Ferrari. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He is capable of changing your life so drastically, so dramatically, beyond your capability. He's done it for others. We don't even say La ilaha illallah. At least you who say La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, and I'm supplicating and ready to do the work for it, He will give it to you. There is no question about it. Just keep asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah will grant it for you. And on that, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, we'll just come out of the meditation. If your eyes are open, alhamdulillah. If your eyes are still closed, we'll take it slowly, and we'll count to 4, and you'll open your eyes ever so slightly. Okay? And with every number, we'll do a dhikr. 4, subhanallah. 3, alhamdulillah. Your eyes are waking. 2, la ilaha illallah. 1, Allahu Akbar. Eyes are wide awake, wide open. Right. I hope and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you feel energized and close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Al-Qadir, and you've lived that meaning of Al-Qadir. Remember, this is only one aspect, one side of the name Al-Qadir. And inshallah ta'ala we'll touch upon it, but I'd like to cover most of the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so that we can live by the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even if it's from one angle or one side, okay? And inshallah over the next, well, as much as I can, I'll try to go through as many names as possible. For now, do what you can in terms of being close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and using and invoking upon Allah with His blessed names. If you did enjoy this or felt energized, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to read your messages. I read them all. Alhamdulillah, I've been blessed with time to actually read all these messages and respond to them each, alhamdulillah, at this stage, depending on when you're reading this, listening to this. So I'd love to hear from you. Do engage. Do share this message. Until we meet again, I bid you all farewell. أستودعكم الله الذي لا تضيع ودائعه. May Allah protect you and all your loved ones, inshallah ta'ala, and keep you steadfast on the deen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.